In this video, we're going to reveal the secret behind Andrew Lee's show and what he did. Andrew first calls upon the presenter duo and to Deck onto the stage, where he asks Deck to pick a random card from the deck. He tears the corner part of the selected card, keeps the torn card back into the deck, and hands over that deck to Ant, and tells him to throw all the cards in the air on his signal. He then puts a blackboard around Deck's neck and tells everyone that he plans to get Deck's random card by throwing a knife through it blindfolded, with the blade heading straight towards Deck. How did he do it well? Here's the secret. First of all, you should never try such things at home or anywhere else. Now coming to the secret. The card that Deck chose was forced onto him. Also, Andrew never threw the knife. The knife you saw at the target was already pre-installed inside that board with an identical 2 of hearts. So let's first see how the 2 of hearts card was forced. Andrew here used a common technique of forcing a card. After he pulled out the cards from the pack, as you can see here, the bottom card in that deck was the 2 of hearts. And this card was the one he forced on the deck. So he intentionally positions that card at the bottom of the deck. Now using the technique, he first cuts the deck, and in doing so, he applies a pinky break between the 2 of hearts and the rest of the deck. He drops the card slowly. But during the moment when Deck says stop, he instantly drops all the cards under the break and leaves the 4th card, that is the 2 of hearts, onto the lower deck, and this is how he forced the card. Thereafter, Andrew rips off the corner part of that card, places the torn card back into the deck, and hands over the cards to Ant so he can throw it in the air. What about that 2 of hearts which appeared at the target, as the torn corner piece matched perfectly with that card? Well, for that part, Andrew uses another 2 of hearts, which was pre-installed in the board before the act had started. As you know, the knife was never thrown, and Andrew only pretended to throw a knife. If you see this frame carefully, the knife he's holding up is attached through the little hole in the handle to a thin black elastic cord that runs up his sleeve. When Ant threw the cards in the air, Andrew pretended to throw the knife, but in reality, as his hand snapped forward, he let go of the knife, which was then retracted by the elastic cord back inside his sleeve. But since the hand is always quicker than the eye, you couldn't see the knife. Now when the knife retracted back into his sleeve, it triggered the remote control signal to a hidden mechanism inside the target board on Deck's chest. So at that moment, as the camera cuts away, the target board popped up a hidden spring mechanism from underneath.